So this is a test to see how long a 100 amp hour battery will last. A lot of people are using these for battery backups running computers. I got 2 laptops that are going to run off, but I charge my phone and a computer screen. So pretty basic, bit of a backup that people might use for a home office. And this is just to see how long you can actually run one of those off of a battery. So I have a Duracell 100 watt inverter I'll be using for this. I've got a DC House 100 amp hour battery. I do have another video on this battery that you can take a look at. It does mark out at 180 amp hours. Canadian, I paid $250 for it. An American, you can get them for around $180. So the way I'll be doing this test is I have my inverter here. I will turn it on. My inverter actually tells you how many watts. So the battery is full right now, and it tells you how many watts you're using. So what I'm going to do is I run everything off this one power bar. I'm going to unplug this. I will plug it into here. So currently we're pulling, it'll show us here. We're pulling about 68 watts, 64 watts. I typically will charge my phone, run my screens, run my laptops and everything off this. I'm just going to work until the battery dies. This will have to be a 2-day test, but it is currently 9 a.m. I am just starting work for the day. So I will put my time in today, I will put my time in tomorrow, and we will come back to you guys with an update. And just again, I'm running this laptop, I run my portable speaker, a screen, and another laptop over there. And it's just a basic home setup for a battery backup system a lot of people might have, and we'll just see how long it lasts. So for me, this is the next day. For you guys, it's a few seconds later. I am on the second day. I turned this off. I finished work at 6:30 last night and turned this off, completely turned it off, turned it back on this morning. I started it right at 8 o'clock this morning when I started work. So this has been running since 8. It's currently noon. We're still reading 13 volts on the inverter here, 68 watts. And so this is just a quick update. We are now at noon the following day after working yesterday, or working till 6:30 yesterday. Started this at 8, and we're still going. So I will keep this going, and we will come back once it's fully dead, and I'll give us a time update on it. It is 20 after 5 on the second day, and this is still reading. Let's go 12.9 volts. So I need to go, so I will continue this on the next day, and we will go to a third day testing how long this lasts. We are at the start of our next day. What are we at? About 12.8 volts on here when it's on draw. I was at 13 when there was no draw. About 70 watts, 72 watts again, as everything charges up from being empty. So I don't suspect this will last a whole lot longer. Again, it's 8 o'clock, and I will get back to you once this finally dies. It is currently 10:55. As I said, I started at 8 o'clock this morning, and this just died on me. I don't even know if, no, it won't even power back on. So this just died on me. Again, it's 10:55. I will go back, do the math, and calculate how long it lasted, and then I will come back to you with those numbers. So the tally is in for this. I added this up over the 3 days it took me to kill it. Running 2 laptops, I mean one's a small laptop, but anyways, 2 laptops, a speaker for listening to music and stuff, and my 24-inch computer screen. This lasted 21 hours and 45 minutes to keep everything running and charged the whole time. That being said, everything was charged when I originally plugged it in. Nothing had to completely charge on it. Maybe just, I may have had my laptop unplugged for a couple hours that whole time before I plugged it back in. So off a 100 amp hour battery, specifically this one, you can expect roughly 21 hours and 45 minutes of runtime without having to recharge this battery at all. For me, that's more than enough. This isn't my main cause for it, but many of you are going to be looking at that. So like I say, 21 hours, 45 minutes of runtime out of this battery running 2 laptops and my computer screen. I'd say that's fairly good.